term here, 6-9 playing 2-4. Bolton gets it down. Page, though, through the middle, handballs it to Welve off a step for Bell Post Hill to half forward. Primke at the back, Barton, and it runs on for Wood. Good in this situation normally. 40 and closing, right foot kick, wide into the goal, into the netball courts. Out of bounds on the full. So
he's not in rhythm today, I don't reckon.
He isn't. He's just a little bit off, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And we a free kick to the East Geelong side. Cody Watson has it. So in the back pocket, Cam Hattie stands the mark. Go up the line. Does so now to outside 50. Primke, Barton. Barton the better. Took the mark. Got Wood laterally at centre half forward. He ignores that though and wants to go long towards goal. Addy against Watson. Over their heads and through for 1 behind. 2 goals, 3. Tim Barton's personal tally this afternoon. And they go to 6-10-46. Bell Post Hill, East Geelong 2-4-16. Minute played, third term.
So Ricky O'Toole's doing the kicking in. I would think that he was going to go to the far side. He gets back to the square, plays on quickly, comes straight up the middle. No one standing the mark. So he gains some valuable ground, goes looking for Primke. He's up in front. There's no doubt he's going to take the mark and does so. So Simon Primke now has the ball. Hayden Graham on long lead. Goes longer, looking for Sponner. Fantella over the back. Sponner. Good grab, took the first one and then got the second one on the way down. So good grab from Lockie Sponner. Has the ball now and decides to play on. Steps around. Van Tellen goes to the right foot. Short kick looking for Reese out in front. Good hands again. So 2 strong marks there. So East Geelong just moving the ball forward into the half forward area zone now. Kick goes in. This is the important one. And Hollian comes out and takes the mark. No comment here what he'll do with it because I'll just fluff him. So Hollian.
He kicked the goal.
He kicks the goal.
This kid can play footy.
I know that.
He can play footy.
He's taking plenty of time.
He might be lazy. He might not want to train. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. But he can play
told
footy.
You before.
I know.
So Hollian comes in now from the forward pocket. Dickfield kick with a breeze here. That's nicely allowed for. He's probably allowed a little bit too much. And through for a minor score. Drew Hollian his first score of the afternoon. 2 goals, 5 now to the East Geelong side. They trail Bell Post Hill 6 goals, 10 through 2.5 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Grandy Cycle and Sports scoreboard.
In the context of this game, that was a pretty important kick, really. They really needed to kick a goal. They need to kick one now.
So Lima, full back for the Panthers, goes out towards half-back. Muir, handball, back towards O'Shannessy. Handball turned over. Bell Post Hill can go the other way, and they do. Through Welve, goes towards half-forward. Addy, got 3 against him. Primke's one of them. Handball back inboard to Dylan O'Toole. Handball to brother Ricky. Back into the centre square towards towards centre wing. Graham by himself, playing further up the ground. Gets it out towards Reese. Good kick, can't take the mark. Love it against him, the big fella does pretty well. Then he dropped the football. Urquhart follows it up. Then he gets wrapped up. Gets the football free. Graham comes across. Got a bit of time now. Left foot kick towards half forward. It's a good kick. Bolton should have taken the mark. Didn't. Sponner's there with him. Lachlan ducks his head. Handballs it to Bolton under pressure. Handball to nobody in particular. Coming the other way, Fantella. Got it away. McNamara off a step towards centre half forward. Rolling. Bounces towards Wood. The quicker. Addy's out there as well. Addy. Handball it to Wood or kick. Kick around the corner. And it is running across the face of goal. Still in. Not going anywhere. Bowman comes across. Thought about running it through for a behind. We'll run it through for a behind. So, rush behind a Bell Post Hill. They go to 6-11-47. Don't know why.
I don't think you're allowed to do that anyway. There was no pressure there. No one.
No, it's not AFL rules.
Yeah, no, that's not
6-11-47 Bell Post Hill. East Geelong.
That is AFL rules, but it's not here,
2-5-17. Not here.
Yeah, no. Ball kicked in, smothered, or punch back forward there by Barton, back inside 50, picked up by Dawson. Got rid of the ball, not too sure that was correct way to do things. Picked up by Ricky O'Toole, went outside, handball. 1-2, or sorry, back to Sponner. Takes them on, takes one bounce, steps on his left side, goes to wing. Had to be a good kick. Parker just back on the ground. He's going to get a possession straight away, picks the ball up and kicks into the half-forward line. Goes looking for Holly and up in front, good grab. Goes quickly, by foot towards goal. By himself in the goal square. Mark has to be taken and will be. And it's going to be Chapman that's going to go back and have a shot for goal. So a good bit of play there some good running play from the East Geelong side. They did this in the first quarter.
Helps when you have a bloke come off the bench.
Well,
Nobody knows
he
about
was
it.
sneaking on, that's all right.
Sneaking
The
on.
contest. Chapman now from almost point-blank range comes in and kicks the goal.
One they needed.
All the umpires again had a good look at that one. Made sure it went back over his head. And it's 3 goals, 5 now to
He nearly
East
went back
Geelong.
that far he could see the lights.
He's very
at
flexible
Simmons
young man.
Stadium.
6 goals, 11 bell post till. We've gone 5 minutes. Third quarter at the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
I want to see what his counterpart's like up here. I haven't seen much of him.
No, well,
The other
all
goalie?
the goals have been kicked down this end, haven't they? Although Belpost still managed a few against it. But again, they're not probably playing the right type of football when they've got the wind, and they seem to play better against it. But East Geelong have started off really, really well. 1 or 2 more here and we're back in business.
So back to the middle. Bolton and Barton. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Barton gets it down. Page got it away under pressure, but it was okay. Through the middle, Welve puts a good tackle on. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Rain starting to fall again. Here at Richmond Crescent, Bolton goes up, doesn't get down, doesn't get the effective tap. Trotter, O'Toole, falls to the back, Sponner, wrapped up. Umpire said over the shoulder. And point of the centre square at half-back, Lockie Sponner will handball it away quickly to Stevens. He goes towards the middle. Graham coming back, uses the body, can't take the mark. Coming the other way was Leach. Oh, that's wrapped up. Bolton. Good play by Ben Bolton. Does well, gives it away quickly. Stevens off a step towards full forward. Jones comes out. No, in fact, it was Chapman. Can't take the mark. Off the back of the pack of hold, said the umpire. Bellpost Hill with the free kick. Popovsky switches play to Lima. Got Dawson short. Got Leach as well. Might go short to Leach. Does. Takes the mark. Defensive 50. Just controlling the play. Got McNamara. Elects to go down the line towards Carter. Sponner against him. Over the back, Bowman. Could have given the handball. Elects to go the kick, though. Instead, it's okay. Holian takes the mark. Right half forward. Not much to kick to in the goal square. Graham a long way up. He goes short towards Graham. And also chopping it off was Chapman. Looking for the handball. Nelly.
Well, they didn't want it, did they?
No. What's he doing? Oh, gives it away to Warwick. I don't know why. Why did you kick the goal? Now Ricky O'Toole runs towards the train station. Kicks it out of bounds on the full. Oh, he's paid a mark just
it's
inside.
a mark, all right. It's a mark, all right.
So Luke Parker, who's on the right side for a left footer, that was bizarre. What was going on there? So Luke Parker just back on the ground a couple of minutes. On the right side for a left footer in the right forward pocket, comes around, left foot kick, kicks the goal. So 2 in a couple of minutes for East Geelong. Luke Parker puts his first on the board. And the fourth for East Geelong, 4-5-29. They trail Bellpost Hill 6-11-47. De Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes played.
Well, look, I know we say that some sides play better when they've got 17 men, they work harder. But probably the worst thing you can do in this footy is get sent off and have to play with 17 men, I reckon. And obviously Parker realises he's made a pretty bad mistake. But since he's come on, boy, is he trying to redeem himself. He's had 3 or 4 touches, a beautiful goal, and he's got them back in the game, Parker, and they are back in it.
Yes, they've definitely got a bit of momentum flowing for them now. Ball, middle of ground, Lovett taps it down, goes to Page over the top, went looking for Welve, missed him, picked up there by Sponner, goes towards O'Toole and it's Dillon, goes on his right foot into towards the half forward line, Holian out in front, out in front, takes the mark, plays on quickly now, goes back to the face of goal, Chapman's there, diving mark, and he's taken another one, the big fella. So he's about 30 metres out directly in front.
Lockie Sponner has got a disease today. It's called leather poisoning.
Yeah.
He would have had 25 possessions, I reckon.
I reckon he's had 7 of them just in this quarter. We haven't gone long.
I know.
They're a different side. I reckon they've had Stephen Dank in the rooms at half time. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. They're a different side.
So Chapman comes in now, throw him directly in front. A very important kick. We talk about it in game of football. It's a nice looking kick off the boot.
Great kick.
Straight through the middle. And Chapman now has his second and the 5th goal for East Geelong, 5-5-35. 6:11:47 to Bell Post Hill. We have travelled nearly 10 minutes, third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Well, that's an absolute fallacy you blokes made up, I reckon, about when the rain comes East Geelong go, because they're playing better in the rain. They didn't do it a couple of weeks ago, but they're surely doing it today.
Should have gone to Corai and Werribee. Point the difference.
I told you to
Yeah,
be
I
close.
told you.
But we couldn't go to Werribee 3 weeks in a row.
No, we couldn't.
Was that Werribee?
No,
No,
it's a
but to
Corai.
watch Werribee 3 in a row.
No, we couldn't.
Well, actually,
We'd be getting membership tickets, sir.
well, actually, we could have. I thought it was close, and we hadn't seen Corai.
You a life member at that club?
At where?
At Werribee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'd get in, wouldn't we? The life member? We'd be right, wouldn't we?
I'll get you in.
Yeah.
Just like Paul Westacott, the executive chairman, West. He's going to introduce me and Dick to Alan Moore and Neville Whitley and get us in for a half-time drink tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be nice of him. Comes. So free kick found in the middle to Bell Post Hill. We'll talk about that three-quarter time. 12. The free kick in the middle gives it away by hand. Zilovic goes long with a kick towards Addy. Over the head, might run through. Goes towards goal. I tell you what, that was he was in the middle of the ground.
Middle of the ground.
Yeah, 3 for 1 behind.
Jeff Ferring.
Jeff Ferring, Ben Zilovic kicks it behind. 6:12:48, Bell Post Hill. They lead East Geelong 5:35 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 11.5 minutes played.
Oh, just waiting for Ricky O'Toole to venture down and pick up the ball in the fullback position. So Ricky O'Toole now with the ball.
He's done up like Farlap, hasn't he, with all those bandages around his legs.
That me, certainly is. 50 metres, the umpire says.
Ran over the mark.
So we get the 50.
Not only is Matt Lantini getting some advice from the umpire, he's getting it from Ricky O'Toole as well. He told him all about it as he came down.
So now with Ricky O'Toole, once again, this time he's outside 50, goes out wide, centre wing, targets it. Up in front was Sulich. I don't think he was the target.
Right now.
And he's got the ball, so he needs to be smart with it. Goes short and over the top. Lentini's going to have it, goes inside. Picked up there by Addy, long towards the goal square. Good distance on the kick, but accuracy is not there. And through for a minor score. So now 6 goals, 13 to Bell Post Hill, 5-5 to East Geelong. They sort of let themselves down with a bit of kicking, but...
Yeah, but most of them have come from a fairway.
Yeah, you're right. So that's what we spoke about in the second quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just getting that extra half kick closer. That breeze is quite cool now. They'll have to pull the glass down, I think, in a minute.
The glass.
The glass.
Is that the one Fano was supposed to install during the week, but he didn't?
With the heater.
Yeah. Well, we had a heater. The bloke from the Pulse Net give us a heater, and someone threw it out the truck.
I wonder where it is.
Fano's lounge room.
So Ricky O'Toole with the ball back in the goal square once again. This time Lentini, I think he'll stand his ground. He won't move until the umpire says he can. Ricky O'Toole, club room side of the ground. It's a high kick. It's not going to have much distance. It'll get to 50. Primke up by himself and takes the mark. He had a lot of uncontested mark today, Simon Primke. And going to go further around that side of the ground. Go towards centre wing. Addy up in front. From behind, mark's taken. I think it was Parker again. On the left boot, goes quickly towards Stevens. So it's another nice kick. So they're in centre now ground and go into the forward line. Coming out this time, Popovsky in front. Reads the flight of the ball well, pulls up. And will send Bell Post Hill back into, I won't say attack just yet, but he goes short. And we'll find Limer. So has a ball just outside their defensive 50, goes sideways across the ground. Wolf has plenty of space in front of him now, can run and carry the ball. Lentini telling him to keep coming. Short kick, goes up over the top. Primke's going to be the man that's going to be in the spot now. Picks the ball up. Little short kick, comes out wide, looking for O'Toole, and he takes the mark. Well, not called by the umpire, played on. Handball goes over the boundary line and thrown back into the field of play.
Come on, mate, help him out. Gee whiz.
So just in front of the box here.
What's he got to do to get a mark?
Speechless.
Unbelievable. You'll be back in the Ballerine next week. Don't worry about it, mate.
Ball thrown in. Bolton. Reese takes it out of the run contest. Handball
Can you
comes
get
up.
rid of some of these supporters snuck into the truck?
And Whitney there trying to barge his way through the contest, and it goes to Parker, his old
paid
nemesis.
a free kick.
So Luke Parker with another possession in this quarter of football. It's going to go along centre wing. Reesby's looking for it, but he goes over and goes longer towards Hollian. With him, Mark taken, not by Addy. Ball at ground level. Reese tried to pick the ball up. Dives on Leach. Yeah, he was probably right there. And a free kick's going to go to Leach. So he's just back up centre wing. Just needs to get the ball back going again. So Belpost Hill, a little bit of work to do in this quarter. Has Lentini short. He goes in that direction now. Gee, it was just far enough, I think. The handball goes back towards Leach. He runs on the left foot, goes long into the half-forward line. Mark not taken there. Wood just needs to pick the ball up. There's plenty of space in front of himself. Handball was going to go back towards Whitney. Decides to go to the goal square. Mark required. Big contest, big fly at ground level. Dawson's going to be the first to arrive. Can't pick the ball up. Priddle coming the other way. Knocked him over. Picked up there by Sulix. Went on the right foot. Stevie might lob tight kick, and it's going to be, who knows, goal.
Who knows?
7-13, Belpost Hill. They lead East Geelong on 5-5. We've travelled 15 minutes. Third quarter to Granny Cyclone Sports scoreboard.
Who knows, you ask? I'm not sure anyone down there knew. He sort of looked up and went out of looming. But there was no complaint, so he probably got it right. But I tell you what, just what you said in the call, I'm not going to disagree with you. But Primke's taken a lot of uncontested marks. But I tell you what, I reckon a lot of that, they start in a contest and he just reads it so well that he finishes up taking it uncontested where it should have probably been contested. He really reads the ball better than I've seen just about anyone do in my life, I reckon.
He just has a natural ability to take marks, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
He just reads it so well, and all the other blokes are left floundering.
Yep. So back to the middle. Good goal for Belpost Hill. Needed that. Bolton and Barton. Bolton gets it down. Trotter in the middle. Handballs it. Missed the target, which was Stewart. Comes back to Priddle.
Liked his game.
Gets the handball away. Turnover, though. Belpost Hill running the other way. They can break free. Go with a kick long towards full forward. Zilovic at full forward. Rode by Urquhart. Goal. That's the way you do it. Told Josh Reese all about it, too, as he got up and kicked the goal. Will Urquhart.
He's not happy, Reese, is he?
2 in 30 seconds, though. He's an angry man at the best of times.
It was funny because Reese had settled himself at centre half back then, and Belpost Hill bench sent Willie Urquhart down to wide to drag him out, and he ends up kicking the goal. So we'll call that good play from the Belpost Hill bench then.
It was also a good play by your man. Zilovic. He actually was so far out of position that he was never going to mark it, and he got himself into a position where he could get a hand to it and put it down into the oncoming traffic, which happened to be another Belpost Hill player.
8-13-61, Belpost Hill, East Geelong 5-5-35. 17 and a half minutes played third term.
Bugger it. Those two really hurt.
They did.
They really hurt.
We're 17 minutes gone. We've still got some time in this quarter. Ball, I think, might be over in Eric's old house.
Might be over at Thompson.
Where the scores are.
Scores level, 5-7-37 apiece, Thompson and Winch.
5-7.
5-7-37 apiece.
Thompson couldn't beat them, could they?
Oh, wow. There you go. Stranger things have happened. 2 points of difference at Corio.
Well, I reckon one bloke on the radio probably would have tipped them this week.
Mitch.
Johnny Mitchell.
Yep, scores level. Bannockburn 31 up on Anarchy. Inverleigh 8 points up on the Belmont Lions.
Wow.
And Corio 2 points up on Werribee.
Wow.
The Devils. Go to Devils. So back in the middle of the ground is going to be Lovett and Bolton again. This time Lovett taps it down, went towards Reese. Lovett gets a second hand on it, went to Fantella, fed the ball wide. And it's picked up there. Running player through the middle is Leach. Goes quickly to the goal square. Oh, good positioning there. Parker had front position and was harassed out of it by Whitney. He's now a chance to kick 3 goals for the Belpost Hill side in quick succession. And probably restore back to where we were about half-time, I think. Probably maybe a little bit larger in their lead. But he's got to kick the goal. Normally a good kick at it. And the umpire looks strapped back over his head. I know that's going to be a goal because he can't do anything else from that position. 9 goals, 13. Now to the Belpost Hill side, 5-5 to East Geelong. And we have gone 19 minutes, third quarter. The Granny Cyclone Sports scoreboard.
Well, at the 14-minute mark, we had a game. At the 19-minute mark, it's starting to bail out again. So all that hard work done by East in the first 14 minutes of this quarter has pretty much been undone by a little bit of class too from the Bell Post Hill players. They were pretty good. That was a great mark, Dylan Whitney. It was going to be a bit like Primke. It was going to be a one-on-one contest, and he just used his body and got his opponent out of the way. A beautiful mark. He's obviously always going to kick the goal because you didn't put the Moz on him. That would be the only chance that he would have missed it. And that's pretty much put them back in front. Now they've got a lot of work to do. They've got to kick another couple now against it, which is a very hard ask.
They played a game area or something, are they? People wandering around like sheep.
I think it's tiddlywinks, I'll tell you. Interesting. Bell Post Hill forwards just setting up, and East Geelong defenders just going with them. Ball back in the middle. Graham's having a run on the ball. Comes back, handballs at Nomi in particular.
Careful.
Oh, Stevens. Oh, high tackle. He's lucky, I tell you.
Very lucky.
Oh, he runs away. Terrible.
Oh.
Turnover, Page. He's turned it over. Primke gives it away to Ricky O'Toole. Runs outside 50, goes towards centre wing. Bowman has to sit and wait, does well. Takes the mark. Kicks it back inboard to Graham. It's okay, the big fella takes the mark. Plays on, nobody stands the mark, so goes with a left foot kick long towards full forward. At the back, Holian pushed off, Sponner. Kick gets a good shepherd from Chapman. Wheels around on the left and kicks the goal.
A goal.
So Lockie Sponner kicks his second of the afternoon, the sixth for the East Geelong side, 6-5-41. They trail Bell Post Hill 9-13-67. And that's on the Grandy Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard, 21 minutes played.
Well, I tell you what, if there's one bloke that hasn't given up, it's Lockie Sponner, because he's just still been playing fantastic footy. He ran onto that. But I tell you what, the value of kicking into the breeze and kicking the ball 50 metres like Hayden Graham just did set that goal up. Everybody came forward expecting the normal kick, and he roosted it. And I'm glad to see him on the ball. Get him into the game, get him some leather.
So back in the middle of the ground, love it. Bolton, love it over the top. Ground level. Ball's tapped out the back, hit to Barton. Barton went to Fantella. Fantella fed it forward. Ricky O'Toole had his hand on it, couldn't trap it. Goes back. Primke goes in and collects it, taken by the leg. Umpire says it's the way he sees it. And Simon Primke, the recipient of the free kick, goes back to Ricky O'Toole. Gets boot the ball very quickly, goes out looking for Dylan. And good mark from Dylan O'Toole.
Mark, Dylan.
And he takes it on centre wing. So in front of Sulix. Ball now kicked in towards Bolton. He's up in front. Ball goes over his head. There's a hand on the shoulder. Says the umpire. Free kick there goes to Ben Bolton. So Bolton now has a runner out wide. I'm not too sure that he's going that way, but it ends up there going towards Stewart. Muir, fresh airy, kicks the ball and taps the ball off the ground. Picked up by Lovett. He's taken without the ball. Ends up in the hands there of
he's gone.
Priddle again, is it? Priddle this time? Yes, it was.
Gone.
Umpire says free kick, and a resulting free kick will go to Bell Post Hill. Picked up quickly. Ball goes out wide. McNamara's running down forward. Hayden Graham in pursuit. Just a little fancy step. Goes back inside. Goes towards Barton and Primke. Primke doesn't trap it. Barton from behind. Taps the ball further. Stevens under pressure now because Barton's bearing down.
It's a good
Release
tackle.
the ball. It's Wood that arrives, picked up there. Support also from East Geelong. Numbers arrive. Umpire's going to come in now and take the possession of the ball. About 30 metres around from the behind post. So Barn to do the ruck work against Primke. Ball's tapped down. East Geelong win possession in the contest, but the ball's fed over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in. So 23 minutes gone. Bell Post Hill 9-13 lead. East Geelong on 6-5.
So Primke and Barton inside Bell Post Hill attacking zone. Primke gets it down to the front. Reese close to the line. Away to Ricky O'Toole. Gives it away to Parker by hand. Handball over the top to Bolton to run onto it and Lovett. Lovett pushes him out of the way. Page is there helping out as well. Taps it backwards. It's okay. Off a step. Kick high in the air by Leach towards Lentini. O'Toole comes the other way. Reese, he leaves it behind. Then, there's a free kick. And Luke Priddle giving that free kick away. Bell Post Hill with the free kick. Zilovic with it. Chips the ball back to Page. Dangerous. Oh, gee whiz. Seriously, the umpire got sucked into that, Joel Page.
The rules are you're not allowed to touch him that late. So, yeah, I reckon he got sucked in, but if he didn't touch him, he couldn't pay it.
So 50 to Joel Page. This puts him 30 metres out directly in front.
And Joel Page couldn't have kicked the goal from
No.
where he was.
No, he couldn't have.
So
he was 80 out. So
now he can.
He can. And hasn't kicked a goal yet today. Joel Page, he comes in. He has now.
And he has now.
Straight through. So his first, the 10th for Bellpost Hill, 10-13-73. They lead East Geelong 6-5-41. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
You know, look, I agree with you. There's nothing in that, and they take a dive and everything. But when you work your guts out against the wind, against all odds, and get yourself back into the game, and then gift a goal to the opposition by something that you don't need to do, it's still, even though you've been sucked, it's still dumb football.
Correct.
Oh, I wouldn't have paid it. I understand what you're saying.
I don't think I would have paid
No,
it
I
either.
understand what you're saying because you got the momentum of Page coming back with the ball and Holland standing there.
I know
if he
that.
doesn't put his hand up, he runs into him. So you just put your hands up just to hold him up.
Nah, he was standing still.
The ball doesn't matter. It's goal scored now anyway. And it's picked up there by a tool from the middle of the ground, goes into the half-forward line, and it's going to be the big thump from behind by Addy. Well done, Dylan O'Toole. Recipient handball over the top. Went towards Braden Sponner, went back on his left side, kicks across the face of goal. Target's got to be there. Chapman didn't take the mark this time. Been good in this quarter. And it's going to be an umpire's decision to come in and take possession of it because he's allowed it to run and now he's going to come in. So it's very good work there and the clearance work from East Geelong. They've got into a scoring opportunity or a position to score from here. Umpire with Bolton going up. Lovett the other way. Comes down. There's a free kick given against Bolton. He reckons he used his leg against Lovett. So it's going to be a free kick to the Bellpost Hill ruckman. McNamara running for him, but he goes towards centre wing of clubroom side of the ground. Coming out as Muir. Takes the mark. Went back on the right side and kicks towards Barton and Primke. Barton doesn't take the mark at ground level. Primke recovers, allows the ball to get to the front of the contest. It feeds out the back. Stevens, he's been okay today also. And he takes the ball over the boundary line. Will be thrown back in on centre wing. So with the umpire now, both ruckmen working hard to get to the contest. They get down there. O'Toole wins the possession from that contest. Went to McNamara, taken by Graham, not cleanly. Ball at ground level. Priddle works hard, picks it up. Trotter, Osel over the ball. Ball is fed out. It's continued to be knocked forward, which is good. The players know the rules now not to sit over the top of it. Comes out the back of the contest. This time the umpire's going to have to come in because it's not coming out. And again, the umpire will take possession. So the umpire about to throw the ball in the air. Ruckman again. Love it over the top. There's a number of players around the contest. Bolton wins the ball at ground level. He's tackled, brought to ground. We're going to do a repeat situation.
Who's the lady you rang at half time at work?
Why?
What's her name?
Debbie.
Debbie, you owe Debbie $20.
Oh, do I? Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
She'll know by now.
It's a mugs game, Smithy. It's a mugs game.
So at ground level, the ball's picked up. And it's not going to come out again as the umpire's paid a free kick. It's going to go. We pointed the wrong way then. He's still in East Geelong, but the bottom bloke's definitely a Bellpost Hill player. And it's going to be Leach. It is, Leach. Not much of the young kid, but he goes in, kicks out wide towards Barton over the top. Primke just easy, knocks the ball over the boundary line. So we've got a ball about 40 metres around from the goals. This time Bellpost Hill attacking in. 10-13 to Bellpost Hill, 6-5 to East Geelong. We've gone 28 minutes third quarter.
So boundary throw in. Primke and Barton. Barton with a big thump down to Whitney off a step towards full forward. Wood with the over the back. He was there, and can he keep it in? No, he can't.
I think the goal umpire. Oh no, he's
the boundary umpire was pretty close too.
I was going to say the goal umpire was too far away to call it, so it was a good call, Boundary. Good boy.
The boundary throw in left forward pocket for Bellpost Hill. Favours nobody really. Reese to run onto it. Barton's there. They don't argue. Got the handball away towards Lovett. Braden Sponner wrapped up. Gets rid of the football to Whitney. Off a step towards the goal square. And through for one behind to Dylan Whitney. So they go to 10-14-74 Bellpost Hill. East Geelong 6-5-41. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 29 minutes played. Ricky O'Toole waiting for the footy to come back.
Jeez, it looks nice and warm over there in them club rooms, doesn't it?
It does.
Really?
There'd be a nice green can of Coke there for you too and everything.
And a 4-20 pie.
So, yeah, all two. So, Ricky O'Toole kicks out, goes towards Primke. Tap back by Welve. Gains about 15 metres, but still out of bounds for a throw in. At 40 around from the Bell Post Hill goal.
The game's just lost everything it had.
Yes, it had a bit there halfway, didn't it?
It started to really get a bit in it, and now it's just dropped away. It's a nothing 6 minutes.
See, another goal here for Bell Post Hill will be dangerous.
Boundary throw in. Primke takes it out of the ruck contest. Towards the boundary line. Priddle. Reese is there as well. And was that on the full? I think it was.
I reckon he's kicked it into him. Looks like the boundary umpire is saying he's kicked it into his knee.
It's off his knees, right.
It's not a throw-in then. Josh Reese will try and sell him the free kick.
He's told you 3 times, umpire. It's going to be a...
What? So anyway, it's a free kick now. Dylan Whitney can't believe it. Josh Reese has got the free kick.
What would you go and ask him 3 times where it hit the ball and then...
So it goes up the line. McNamara over the back. Zulik, kick around the corner, close to the boundary line. That can't be in. He's nearly in the club rooms. Nearly having a green can of Coke.
So that's either a mark or it's out of bounds to the full, isn't it?
Don't throw this one in, boys. They're going to.
Oh, my God.
Well,
seriously.
Boundary throw in.
Well, listen, it was touched off the boot. I'll give it down for the doubt.
God. All right, then. You're a good bloke. Bolton, front, love it, gets it down. Barton's there, can't take it with him. Close to the boundary line. Kick. Now it's out of bounds.
Yeah, so that must be a free kick.
Yeah, that'll be a free kick. That'll be on the full.
Deliberate.
That'll be a free kick to, I don't know, Thompson. They're playing around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So boundary throw in. Centre wing on the outer side. Love it. To do battle against Bolton. Big pack around the ball. Throw in. Short. That's half the problem. You've got to throw them in a bit further. I know it's tough over there with the wind. I've got to get a bit more length on them because that's what's creating some packs over there and decisions close to the boundary line. So here we go. That's better. That's better. Bolton gets it down. Ricky O'Toole through the middle. Couldn't take it with him.
Going to get a kick.
Going to get it free for a hole.
Thrown the arms in the air and said, give it to me.
So he's got it at half back, Ricky O'Toole. Down the line to half forward. Bolton's there. Love it as well. Kick towards McNamara, who takes the mark. For Bell Post Hill, across half back, gives it away to Lima. Switches play to centre wing. Over the back, Wood goes up. Second effort was pretty good. Runs away from Bowman. Right foot kick towards half forward. Oh, it's okay. Oh, Bucolo couldn't take it. Primke, handball over the back to Warwick. He's a left footer. He gets around. Kick towards Holian was okay. Well, Mark not paid. Parker there in support. Pretty slippery the footy. Parker, can he get away? Yes, he can. Draws a player. Handball over the top to himself, Nelly. Priddle comes in. Bell Post still fighting hard for it at their half-forward flank position. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. 32 minutes gone, third term. Ring the siren, KO. Ring the siren. So ball up. Lovett gets it down. Quick kick out of the pack. Bell Post Hill. Primke runs across half back. Goes towards Reese. On centre wing. Can't take the mark. He controls it. Kick though to nobody in particular. Comes across. Little toe poke off the ground by Urquhart. Needs some support. Page was there. Got rid of the football. Lima had it. Lost it. Coming through. Wood does well. Breaks a tackle. Right in the middle of the ground. Goes forward and long towards Whitney, who comes out and takes the mark. Will shoot for goal from 40 metres out directly in front.
He's been a little bit in and out, Wood, but some of the things he's done, he just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? The mark in, tap it over the back, and then that, he just makes it look so easy.
Casual Jack, they'll call him, I reckon.
Yeah.
So Dylan Whitney, who's kicked 1 goal 3 this afternoon, comes in and has missed. Through for 1 behind, 1 goal 4, his personal tally. 10-15-75, Bell Post Hill, they led East Geelong 6-5-41. Sadistically, 34 minutes gone in the third term.
Really much stoppage?
You know why? Because the
ball goes halfway to Thompson.
3 or 4 minutes every time they kick a point. Or a goal, we lose 3 minutes.
It's fair enough.
Players have to go and get it themselves.
Rick's gone into the playground to get it. He's going to have a slide. That has gone a fair way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What are the odds of East Geelong kicking 6 goals in the final term to win it?
Look, I don't think they're... I don't think they can. You know, at one stage it looked like they were going to have to kick 4 to win it, and I thought, hello, they could be a chance, but 6 might be just too many. And we're not done yet.
So O'Toole now has retrieved the ball, and from that fullback position is going to go to the clubroom side of the ground. As you would expect, goes out long, will get outside 50. Mark's not taken, back of the contest. Priddle sees it well, kicks the ball into towards the centre of the ground. Has to be a good kick and was. Coming the other way was Wood, but it's picked up there by Parker. Handball's up, and the mark, sorry, not the mark, but the handball is taken there by Bowman.
Now it goes.
As the siren sounds. And at three-quarter time, Bellpost Hill will go in 10-15-75. They lead East Geelong on 6-5.